Today we are talking about the most shocking thing in Apple's latest MacBook lineup, and that is not the design, not the performance, but the prices. If you are planning to buy a MacBook this year, this video is extremely important because I will clearly tell you which MacBook starts at the lowest price, how high the prices go, and whether these prices actually make sense or not. Let's start with the minimum price in the MacBook lineup, because this is what most people care about. Right now, the cheapest way to enter Apple's MacBook ecosystem is the MacBook Air. The base MacBook Air starts at around $999. This model is designed for students, casual users, and people who want a premium laptop for everyday tasks like browsing, studying, office work, and light editing. Even at this starting price, Apple is offering a powerful chip, excellent battery life, and a very thin and lightweight design, which makes this price feel reasonable, but still expensive compared to many Windows laptops. If you move one step up, the price increases quickly. The higher storage and RAM versions of the MacBook Air can easily cross $1,200 to $2,400. This is where many users get shocked, because the laptop looks the same, but the price jumps just because of internal upgrades. Apple clearly knows how to charge for memory and storage. Now let's talk about the MacBook Pro lineup, where the real price shock begins. The entry-level MacBook Pro usually starts at around $1,599. This is the minimum price if you want the Pro name, a better display, stronger performance, and extra ports. This MacBook Pro is targeted at content creators, developers, and professionals who need more power than the Air. At this price point, many people start questioning whether it is worth upgrading from the Air or not. As soon as you go for more powerful MacBook Pro models with advanced chips, the prices climb very aggressively. The 14-inch MacBook Pro models often start around $1,999, and this is where Apple positions its machines as true professional tools. These laptops offer incredible performance, stunning displays, and long battery life. But the price is no longer friendly for average users. The biggest shock comes when we look at the top-end MacBook Pro models. The 16-inch MacBook Pro, especially with higher-end chips, more RAM, and larger storage, can easily go beyond $3,000. In some configurations, the price can reach close to $4,000. At this level, you are no longer buying just a laptop. You are investing in a full professional workstation that is meant for heavy video editing, 3D work, software development, and serious creative tasks. So when we look at the full MacBook lineup, the minimum price starts from around $999 with the MacBook Air, and the maximum price goes up to several $1,000s. For a fully loaded MacBook Pro, this massive gap is what makes Apple's lineup so shocking. Apple covers everyone from students to high-end professionals, but every step up comes with a painful price increase. The big question is whether these prices are justified or not. Apple delivers premium build quality, powerful chips, long software support, and excellent resale value, but at the same time, these prices are not affordable for everyone. For many people, the MacBook Air is the sweet spot, while the Pro models are only worth it if you truly need that extra power.
2026 is shaping up to be one of the most important years in Apple's laptop history, because this time Apple is not just upgrading performance, it is redefining what a MacBook can be. For years, MacBooks have been known for power, efficiency, and premium design. But 2026 brings something bigger, something users have been asking for again and again. We are talking about OLED displays, possible touchscreen support, next-generation M-series chips, thinner designs, longer battery life, and a clear separation between MacBook Air and MacBook Pro that finally makes sense for every type of user. Let's start with the big picture. Apple knows the laptop market is more competitive than ever. Windows laptops are improving fast. OLED displays are becoming common, AI features are everywhere, and users expect more value from premium devices. That is why Apple's 2026 MacBook lineup is not a small refresh. It is a strategic move to stay ahead for the next 5 years. First, let's talk about the MacBook Pro 2026, because this is where Apple is pushing the limits of performance. The 2026 MacBook Pro is expected to arrive with the next M-series chips, likely the M6 Pro and M6 Max. These chips are not just faster versions of the previous ones, they are designed specifically for heavy AI workloads, advanced video editing, 3D rendering, software development, and machine learning tasks that professionals rely on every single day. With the M6 architecture, Apple is focusing on higher CPU core efficiency, stronger GPU performance, and a much more advanced neural engine. This means tasks like 8K video editing, real-time color grading, AI-based photo enhancement, and complex coding projects will feel smoother than ever. Even when you push the MacBook Pro to its limits, It is expected to remain cool, quiet, and incredibly efficient compared to traditional laptops. Now, let's talk about one of the most exciting upgrades, the OLED display. Apple has already introduced OLED technology in iPads, and 2026 is widely expected to be the year OLED finally comes to Mac. The MacBook Pro 2026 is likely to feature an OLED panel with deeper blacks, higher contrast, richer colors, and better power efficiency compared to mini LED. For content creators, this is a game changer. Blacks will be truly black, HDR content will look more realistic, and color accuracy will reach a level that professionals can trust without external monitors. Another big question everyone is asking is about the touchscreen. Apple has always said that macOS is not designed for touch, but 2026 might be the year Apple changes its approach. While Apple may not turn MacBooks into full tablet-style devices, there are strong rumors that limited touch support could be introduced, especially for creative tasks. Imagine scrubbing through timelines with your fingers, zooming into photos naturally, or interacting with UI elements in a more intuitive way. If Apple does this, it will be done in a very controlled, polished Apple-style manner, not as a rushed feature, design-wise. The MacBook Pro 2026 is expected to look familiar but refined. Apple is focusing on thinner bezels, a lighter chassis, and improved durability. The iconic notch may become smaller or evolve into a more refined camera housing. Speaking of the camera, Apple is expected to upgrade the webcam significantly, possibly bringing a higher resolution sensor with better low-light performance, making video calls and online meetings look more professional without external accessories. Battery life has always been one of Apple's strongest points, and in 2026, it is expected to get even better. Thanks to OLED efficiency and improved chip architecture, the MacBook Pro could deliver all-day battery life even under demanding workloads. This means editors, developers, and designers can work longer without worrying about charging. Now, let's shift our focus to the MacBook Air 2026, which is designed for a completely different audience but is no less exciting. The MacBook Air has always been about portability, simplicity, and everyday performance, and in 2026, it takes a big step forward. The Air is expected to come with a new base-level M-series chip, likely the M5 or M6 variant optimized for efficiency rather than raw power. This means the MacBook Air 2026 will be incredibly fast for daily tasks like browsing, studying, content consumption, light editing, and even casual creative work. Students, freelancers, and office users will find it more than powerful enough for their needs. The best part is that all this performance will come in an ultra-thin, fanless design that remains silent no matter what you are doing. One of the biggest upgrades for the MacBook Air 2026 is also expected to be the display. While it may not get the same high-end OLED panel as the Pro, Apple could introduce a more affordable OLED or an improved LCD with better brightness and color accuracy. This alone would make the MacBook Air feel far more premium than previous generations. In terms of design, Apple is likely to refine the flat-edge look introduced in recent Air models. Expect more color options, thinner bezels, and a lighter feel that makes it one of the most portable laptops on the market. This is the kind of laptop you can easily carry all day without feeling the weight. Battery life on the MacBook Air 2026 is expected to be outstanding. Thanks to its efficient chip and lightweight software demands, Apple could easily deliver 18 to 20 hours of real-world usage. For students and travelers, this means charging anxiety becomes a thing of the past. Now, let's talk about the OLED and touchscreen future of MacBooks as a whole, because this is where Apple's long-term vision becomes clear. Apple is slowly bringing its product lines closer together while keeping each device's identity intact. iPads are becoming more powerful, MacBooks are becoming more efficient, and the software experience is becoming more unified. With macOS evolving every year, Apple is adding more touch-friendly UI elements, better trackpad gestures, and improved support for Apple Pencil-like interactions. While a full touchscreen MacBook may still be a controversial topic, Apple could introduce hybrid features that blend the best of both worlds without compromising macOS usability. Another important aspect of the 2026 MacBooks is AI integration. Apple is heavily investing in on-device AI, and future MacBooks will rely less on cloud processing and more on local intelligence. This means faster AI features, better privacy, and smoother performance. Features like real-time transcription, smart photo and video editing, AI-assisted coding, and advanced Siri capabilities will feel more natural and useful than ever before. Storage and memory options are also expected to improve. Apple may offer higher base RAM configurations, making MacBooks more future-proof right out of the box. Faster SSD speeds will reduce load times, improve workflow efficiency, and make multitasking smoother across the board. Pricing is always a big question, and while Apple is unlikely to become cheap, the 2026 lineup is expected to offer better value. The MacBook Air will remain the most affordable entry point into the Mac ecosystem, while the MacBook Pro will justify its premium price with professional-grade features that truly make a difference. So who are these MacBooks really for? The MacBook Air 2026 is perfect for students, everyday users, writers, remote workers, And anyone who values portability and battery life above all else, the MacBook Pro 2026, on the other hand, is built for creators, developers, engineers, and professionals who need maximum performance without compromise. In the end, the 2026 MacBook lineup is not just about faster chips or better screens. It is about Apple's vision of the future of computing, a future where power meets efficiency, where design meets practicality, and where technology feels invisible because it simply works. And that's why the 2026 MacBooks could be some of the most exciting laptops Apple has ever made. Whether you are upgrading from an older Mac or considering your first one, 2026 might be the perfect time to make the switch. If Apple delivers on even half of these expectations, the MacBook Pro and MacBook Air 2026 will set a new standard for laptops across the industry. So that was everything you need to know about Apple's 2026 MacBook lineup. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our future tech updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.